Yo, what is going on, guys? It is your boy Fifakill, as you know, and today what I have for you is a beast gameplay. It is a 53-1 or 53 KD game on Kill Confirmed. That's a little bit out of the ordinary for my channel. I don't really upload much Kill Confirmed or anything other than like domination and stuff, because they are usually where most of the cool, exciting, fast-paced gameplays happen. But as you'll see, 53 KD game with a quite fast nuke is about 3.5 minutes is pretty badass. And also another thing you'll see that's a little bit out of the ordinary for me as well is I'm also using the Kuda. It's starting to become a little bit more of a regular thing for me because all the other guns have been nerfed a little bit, and the Kuda is definitely very, very dominant right now. But that's something I haven't done as much. But you'll be seeing a lot more gameplays with this gun coming from me in the near future of this channel, until they nerf it, which is inevitable because all the good guns end up getting nerfed eventually. I think what they're doing is they're going through, because they've pretty much made all the guns that were bad good now. So I think they're just going through making every gun good to give people a chance to use every single weapon in the game. Because after all, everybody likes the idea of versatility and everything. It also is one of the best ways to get double XP, as I've said in previous videos. But yeah, everybody likes that change, and it also keeps the game interesting if you're not using the same weapon the whole way through the game. That was probably the biggest problems with some of the cards. It worked out in MW3. I think the ACR and the MP7 being the two dominant guns pretty much the whole way through the game. But yeah, that's just an example of that. So I think that's what they're doing, just going through, making every gun good, giving every gun a chance, and then keeping the ones that people like the most. I don't know, maybe I'm crazy, but that's just my opinion. Anyway, if you would like to see my class setup with the Kuda, it is working out for me and absolutely beasting it, then stay till the end of the video, and I do quickly run through that as I do in every video. I might make like some full videos on class setups, but I really don't see the point if I run through class setup in the end of every video. And also, all my class setups are pretty much exactly the same, with a little bit of a change in terms of the weapon I use and the attachments I use on it. And usually I use the same attachments. I really only change the weapon, so I don't really see the point of me dedicating a whole video to it. But we'll see in the future. And yeah, also coming up on 30k, I have an idea of what I'm going to do for that. I'll let you know closer to the time. Also, I did just get my sub button on Twitch, which is absolutely crazy, and also I hit 20k, and I just hit 10k on Twitter, so everything's going absolutely crazy right now. I'm doing two 12-hour streams over the weekend, this weekend, so if that's something you're interested in watching, then go ahead, go in the description. I'll put the link to my Twitch, and then you can go follow over there and watch that when that happens. And that's just to celebrate some of the stuff that's been going on, and we're also closing in on 30k, like I said, which is also absolutely crazy. So I love you guys for that. Anyway, as you'll see, this gameplay's on Fringe. I'm not really sure how I feel about this map. It's okay, I guess, but it's definitely not my favorite. I definitely prefer some of the other maps in the game. I feel like this map's just a little bit too big, but there is some cool stuff you can do on this map. For example, the wall runs pretty much take you the entire way around the map. I was playing one game on stream the other day, and I think I went almost the entire game without leaving the wall, and I almost got a nuclear as well, which I think could be something cool to do. Maybe try and get a nuclear just in the air and try not to touch the ground as many times as possible. But we'll see what happens in the future. But yeah, I definitely don't like Fringe as much. It definitely has a lot of potential for pub stomping, especially spawn trapping. That's not something I like to do as much. But pub stomping, for sure, that could definitely have some crazy gameplays involved. And, you might see that. I know I did it with a few of my friends. For example, I was playing with Cold, and he was doing that. And you can do some crazy stuff on it. But you have to know how to play it right. And as you know, I don't really like to play in huge teams all the time. I prefer to keep it to a party of either just playing solo on my own or with a friend, maybe two friends at most. As you'll see, I pick up the nuke just around there. So, it was pretty fast, just beasting it, killing everyone. But, yeah, most of my gameplays are solo or with one or two people. I find that more impressive as a gameplay and more entertaining myself. If there's like loads of people running around, often some of the people you're with won't know what they're doing, or you'll just get crowded or kill stolen or something like that. And I also don't like talking to too many people at once, especially while streaming or something like that, because you gotta keep your head in the game. And one of the best ways to get high kill gameplays and things like that, just a quick little tip here, is keep your head in the game the whole time, because if you're not really paying attention, then you're obviously not going to be doing as good as you possibly could. And that's not to say you should just completely ignore everyone ever and just go in the whole time, because don't get me wrong, it's good to joke around and take your mind off it at points. It's kind of like with the nuclear. You don't want to actively go for the nuclear constantly, just be thinking about that, because that'll make you choke it. But you also don't want to be completely slacking, because then you just won't win gunfights. You'll get lazy, you'll mess up, and stuff like that. So that's exactly the same with this. That's how I prefer to get my gameplays. I get almost all of my gameplays in those situations, and that and the fact that I think the solo gameplays are more impressive is why you'll see most of the gameplays on my channel are solo. If you would like to see some maybe spawn trapping or just straight up pub stomping 6-man teams, just going in, getting absolutely crazy scores, maybe some really fast nukes, then let me know, because that's something I could I could definitely do that. I know there's a lot of guys who run support for Doom people all the time, and we could set something up. But I don't know, a lot of people on the channel really do like the more solo or small team gameplays, and I do as well. The bigger teams are a lot harder to organize and stuff, but we'll see. If you would like me to do that, drop a comment in the comment section below. You know I like to go through as many comments as I can in every video. I can't always reply to all of them, but I do go through as many as I can, and then any cool suggestions, I will try and incorporate that into my channel, because obviously I'm just here to entertain you guys and have some fun, and that's what we're doing, and so I want to know what I can do to get better. Anyways, I'm going to quickly run through the class setup now for anybody who did want to do that. In about 30 seconds time, a picture of the class will show up on screen if you're more of a visual learner, but if you like verbal, then here we go. So obviously I'm using the Kuda. I got that awesome red hex camo, which you get from getting 1,000 kills with the gun in zombies, I believe. You know, because I've been playing quite a lot of zombies recently, a lot of fun, especially the new map, Eisendrach, and I can't wait for the new one to drop. Anyway, on the Kuda, I'm running the grip, the rapid fire, and the fast mags, or, you know, you can really change between fast mags and extended mags, and you don't actually need rapid fire. So the attachments you put on the Kuda is really up to you. It works well with everything, but I would definitely suggest having extended mags or fast mags, or even both, which I also find very beneficial. You can do one or the other, both. But yeah, that's really up to you. And as always, no secondaries, no tacticals, no lethal grenades. But for perk 1, as always, afterburner and I think it's overclock. I haven't played in quite a while, but I think it's overclock, which basically means you get your specialist back faster, and afterburner obviously makes you jump more frequently. And for perk 2, I got scavenger. As always, if you're going on a high gun streak like this in this gameplay, like I am, you know, I went 52-0 or 51-0 before I died right at the end, which is kind of unfortunate. Could have gone flawless, but you know, scavenger's always a big help, and so is tactical moss. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you guys enjoyed the commentary and the gameplay. If you did, drop a like in the video. If you're new, subscribe. If you would like to see anything in particular from my channel in the future, drop a comment down below, and I'll see you next time.